Alright, as always, you can go to YouTube channel My Medical Nightmare and see 40 plus hours video on everything that happened to me. Alright, the Trussville Tribune newspaper has recently published an article by Dr. Perry L. Savage Sr. of Ortho Alabama Spine and Sports. Article dated December 6, 2023. One of their practices is located at 1801 Gadsden Highway, Birmingham, Alabama, 35235. Yeah, it's real close to Trussville. I guess the city of Trussville wanted too much cut of their revenue for them to actually build within the city limits of Trussville. So that's interesting. I find it regrettable that the Trussville Tribune has saw fit to publish this article by Dr. Savage, and it's based on my experience as a patient going to this medical practice and paying $300 to be examined by this doctor. And I'll play my last phone call to Ortho Alabama Spine and Sports and Dr. Savage later on in this video and explain some details about what happened to me. You can find hours of documentation on my experience at my YouTube channel, My Medical Nightmare. Prospective patients out there, if you live in the community around Trussville, Alabama, you're thinking about going to this doctor and this medical practice, please think again, reconsider. I was referred to this clinic after a visit to American Family Care, that's AFC Urgent Care. I later found that clinic was employing state of Alabama licensed medical doctors who are giving out false names to patients. That's against the law. When I got to 50-year experience orthopedic surgeon Perry L. Savage Sr. in 2019, I had a broken skull injury that I almost died from, 6 inches of infection present in my head, improperly attended to and untreated. It had 3-inch long insects and parasites that had grown in this wound. All of these are visible in medical imagery, which you can see on screen and in other videos on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I think Dr. Savage, after 50 years, he's probably seen about every bone injury possible. I showed him CT, MRI, and X-ray on a CD-ROM. We were both looking at the same computer screen. Clear injuries in diagnostic medical images. And he sat there looking at these images, and he told me with a straight face that I had no injuries present. I was uninsured. I was a self-pay patient. No source of income, and I believe I was patient dumped by Dr. Savage and Ortho Alabama Spine and Sports because of this status. This is unacceptable. People out there, yeah, when you read these warm and fuzzy articles, think twice and do your research on these millionaire doctors. Here's my call to Ortho Alabama Spine and Sports. This is from 2022. I have yet to receive a return phone call from this. I've been trying to get resolution in this issue for 4 years. They got my money, $300 cash. I got no services, and that's where it stands.
Thank you for calling Ortho Alabama. How can I direct your call?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to reach Orlean Bruce.
Okay. She is currently out of her office. Would you like to leave her a voicemail?
Yeah, she just called me about a minute or two ago.
Oh, she did? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try her. What's your name?
Well, wait a minute. I thought she was out of her office. Is she back in her office now?
Well, it's a little early, but she could have
Early for what?
been back by now.
Yeah, you said it was a little bit early for what?
From her lunch break.
Okay, can you tell me what you do at Ortho Alabama Spine and Sports?
I'm the office manager.
Okay, yeah. So I had an issue with one of my visits.
Okay, you want to tell me about it?
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay.
This was on September 4th, 2019. So I came in. Yeah, I came in. I had an appointment. Waited about 2 hours before I saw this doctor. Yeah, and I had an appointment at 3 o'clock. Waited 2 hours after my appointment. So I didn't leave this place until probably like 6 o'clock in the evening. But yeah, anyways, I saw Dr. Perry L. Savage Sr. And I came out, I was complaining about major neck pain, okay? So I saw this doctor, and this man, he graduated 1968, Alabama School of Medicine. He's been a doctor, orthopedic doctor, for 50 years, okay? So he's probably seen about every injury that's possible. That's my guess. So, okay, I went in, I brought in CT images, MRI pictures, and x-rays. And I showed this man MRI and CT images that showed that I had a broken skull. I had broken the underside of my skull in the area of the occipital condyle and condylar canal. Possibly foramen magnum was also fractured or broken. And by the time I got into his office, also this area had become infected over the course of about a year where it had gone unmanaged. And yeah, in the MRI pictures, you can see infection that goes out about 6 inches in diameter. It's in my jaw, my upper neck, below this injury. So anyways, yeah, I showed these images with injuries to this very experienced doctor, Perry L. Savage Sr. And he told me with a straight face when I was pointing out these injuries in these pictures that I had no injuries in my MRIs and CTs. And he even wrote this in his records that he had looked at the CT that I had done at Ascension St. Vincent's East Hospital. It's right down the road from you guys. So yeah, I wanted to try to get in touch with Dr. Perry L. Savage. Paid $300 for this visit, and I feel that I didn't get adequate services for my money that I paid. Wondering if he would like a chance to correct this error, because he misdiagnosed me.
I'm sure he gave you his opinion.
You gave me the wrong opinion, ma'am. It's incorrect. I have injuries here. This doctor's job and what I paid him to do was to diagnose this injury. He did not do that.
Well, I will be happy to relay your concern with him. Okay, you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
I certainly am. And I'm not happy about what happened to me either, ma'am.
I will be happy to let Dr. Savage know.
Yeah, please do that. Okay. So he'll call me back when?
Sir, I don't know. I don't have his schedule in front of me. I don't. He's in clinic all day today. I can't give you a time.
Okay. Yeah, this is a very serious matter. What happened to me should concern you as well. You should be in the business of helping people with injuries.
We do help people with injuries.
Yeah, who?
Who?
Because you didn't help me.
I will be happy to relay this conversation to Dr. Savage.
Yes, please do, ma'am. And I'll wait that call from him.
Thank you for your call.
Thank you.